I'm Dwight Gow and you're watching Newcastle Fan TV.
Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Ari. We've got football to talk about, thank God for that. So we'll start the build up towards the Bournemouth game on the weekend. And we're going to be looking at Bournemouth tonight on tonight's video. Tomorrow we've got 40 coming on as well, so he'll be helping me out talking about Newcastle and how Newcastle will set up as well. Now obviously we've got fond memories of beating Bournemouth in their ground as well. Remember 2 years ago when Jose Perez scored on the edge of the box with his left foot, beats the goalkeeper, and Newcastle somehow managed to win 1-0 because we got absolutely peppered that game. And I remember Rob Elliott absolutely having a worldie of a game. Eddie Howe's also turned around and said that he's going to welcome Matt Ritchie with open arms. He's helping progress through the leagues as well, and I'm sure that the home fans will give him a good reception. I think only rightly so as well. Now, talking of Bournemouth, where they're sitting in the league at the minute. Now, when you think of Bournemouth, you think they're sitting 10th. You think that's pretty decent that for a side like Bournemouth. They're actually only 5 points above the relegation line, so they're still in a dog scrap. Is that the right word? So anyone from 10th downwards is in a relegation scrap for me. And then you look further down the league. Remember Bournemouth on 31? So if you look at the bottom of the league now, as I said, they're only 5 points above that relegation line. So defeat, if Newcastle were to win, it'll pull them right back in it. And actually Newcastle could potentially go above them by winning them as well. We could actually find ourselves ironically in the top 10, which is mad. Could you imagine Newcastle being in the top 10 after the weekend? The win after Man United need to kick on for me. I think, we've got that win, fantastic, morale is high. Ideally for me, I'd probably want a game soon after that, but not a wait. We'll have to wait 2 weeks up until we play Bournemouth on Saturday. But I think if we were to get beat off Bournemouth, it kind of like pushes the Man U win out the window, really, because I think you've got to build on that. We've got a nice little run going since the turn of the new year in the league. I think it's 1 defeat and 7 off the top of my head. I might be wrong on that, might be 1 defeat and 8. So we need to keep that going. If you offered a point right now, I'd take it because it's a point away from home and it stops a relegation side around you winning against you. Because Newcastle, yes, the couple of teams have beaten us down there who are amongst us, but not many, to be fair. Most of our points have come from the bottom 10. So if we can avoid defeat, I think if we win, though, imagine if we win, just do not get beat. That's the one thing I will ask of Newcastle this weekend. Now, speaking of Bournemouth as well, let's talk a little bit about them. The last 6 fixtures, let's have a look at that on screen now for you. The first thing what you are going to say at home is that win over Arsenal and that incredible win away at Chelsea. Unreal. They've picked up 9 points from 15 in the league, so they're winning more than what they're losing. But the two standout other results, you would say, is that defeat against Wigan was really poor, mind you. That's shocking. And they also got absolutely hammered by Huddersfield 4-1. No one see that one coming. That was on the Sunday because that temporarily put us in the relegation zone until we beat Manchester United. Now, they do score a lot of goals, they do concede a lot of goals. This is Bournemouth, they do play attractive football. You get your money's worth in your season ticket. Their top scorer is Callum Wilson, who we've been linked to several times last 18 months. He's got 7 goals. Ryan Fraser, the Scotsman on the wing, he's got 4. But what really surprised me is Jermaine Defoe and also Joshua King have only got 3 goals each. I know they've got injury problems, don't get me wrong, but they haven't really pulled the weight for me. They need to score more goals. Now let's talk about strengths and style of play that Bournemouth have. So their strength is that they come back from losing positions. The style of play that Bournemouth and Eddie Howe likes his team to go is play on the wings. And Jordan Ives got their top most assists this season, so predominantly like attack on the wings, mostly down that left. They'll take long shots. They'll play quite high up as well, so they'll play the offside trap. So maybe Rafa could potentially go with maybe a Dwight Gale to stretch the defence. They're comfortable playing in their own half as well. Opponents play aggressively against them, but however, Bournemouth themselves aren't aggressive, which surprised me a little bit. The weaknesses what Bournemouth have is defending long shots, defending against through balls, so you might want to get Shelby on the ball and get them long shots and then through balls on. Aerial duels, which surprised me when I first looked at it, but then if you take the defence out, the side's quite small, so that would make sense, and they're all prone to the odd individual error as well. Now, last time out, Bournemouth and Eddie Howe against Huddersfield played a wing-back system. Didn't work at all. Absolutely got outplayed and hammered 4-1. And I think he'll revert back to his usual 4-4-1-1 formation at home. And I think he will go with this side, assuming there's no injuries. I haven't checked if there is any injuries, but this is the side I think he'll go with. Begovic in goal. Then Smith at right back, Steve Cook, Nathan Ake are the two central defenders. Left back Charlie Daniels, who actually supports Newcastle actually. And then you've got Jordan Ibe on the right, but he might switch with Mark Pugh during the game. And then you've got Lewis Cook and Sermon, the South African, sitting in central midfield. Joshua King probably in the 10 and Callum Wilson up top. That's what I think that Eddie Howe will go with as well. So we're going to be building up through the week. Of all the Toon games as well, we've got the whiteboard, got Rafa's press conference, as I've touched upon, got 40 coming on as well. To get a Bournemouth fan on as well, there's not many of them about, but as I was saying earlier on, I think Newcastle, if we can just go in and just avoid a defeat and just keep this little momentum going, that's what I would like to say personally. If he offered it now, as I said, I'll take it. Let me know what you lot think as well. And you know what it is? It's actually nice to talk about football for a change instead of trying to think of video ideas. We've got something to look forward to all week now. Let's hope the lads do the business on Saturday. See yous. Bye-bye.